Hey, what's up, everyone? Here to talk about more stupidity and insanity in the great state of California and the great city of Los Angeles. So, uh, California being ran by the rocket scientists and brain surgeons that run it, they've issued sweeping environmental regulations to reduce fossil fuel emissions, and these regulations are for the trucking companies. So, trucking companies are going to have to upgrade their trucks to newer engines, because they need to save the planet because we're all going to die in 3 years from global warming. I mean, now it's climate change because they realize that uh, global warming's not a good marketing when you have the coldest week on record in some parts of the world. So they had to change it to climate change. But anyways, they're gonna all these new regulations that they're passing. It's gonna affect 80,000 commercial trucks. So 80,000 trucks are gonna be taken off the road. That's about 17% of all the trucks here in California. And of course, if you're a big, huge trucking company and you have to take some of your trucks off the road, I'm sure you can afford it a lot more than your small companies, right? You know, all these policies that they're putting in place to save the planet or to save mankind from the cold and flu season seems to be having a rather disproportionate impact on small businesses. It's almost as if they're intentionally trying to destroy all the small businesses. Kind of strange. But, these are the rocket scientists that run this state here. Then we got that judge shot down the Biden administration face mask mandates for travel, but some public transit agencies here in California, they know better than the judge, and they're asking riders to continue wearing masks on buses and trains despite the federal court's ruling. What a wonderful state. Speaking of great things going on here in the state of California, some asshole up there in Sacramento introduced a bill that would allow a woman to kill the newborn baby. That's right, not just abortion up to 9 months, but actually killing the baby after it was born. And I guess that through a certain period of time, and I'm not too sure about what that is, but I think they've tried to go back and make some type of amendment on it because, you know, they realize that they're looking bad. But also going on up there in Sacramento, we have the trucker convoy arriving up there at the state capitol up in Sacramento, and that's protest the various draconian measures that have gone down in regards to the cold and flu season we've had here. And the last note I have is right here in the wonderful city and county of Los Angeles. So we have a convicted murderer, and he's vowed to get a tattoo of good old George Gascon's name on his face because our buddy George got a lighter sentence for this scumbag murderer. And so this guy's going to pay homage to Gascon for getting him a lighter sentence there. So if you're watching this video and you're in any other of the 50 states, you can be glad that you're not in California. I was telling a colleague a couple weeks ago, they work in another state, and I was asking what state he's in. He says he's working out of Florida. And I told him, oh, the envy of the nation. And he said, oh, I thought California was the envy of the nation. He must be a leftist, right? And I suspected he was previous to this conversation, but this conversation kind of solidified it. But yeah, so, you know, I think California at one point was the envy of the rest of the nation, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, back when it wasn't run by a bunch of lunatics. You know, the great weather. We got mountains, we got desert, we got beaches, we got forests, we got all kinds of good things. Hollywood used to be a big attraction. Now it's just a pedo ring. But you know, Florida's where it's at these days. But anyways, I just wanted to run down some more of the insanity going on here in Los Angeles, California. And if you're not living in this state, I'm sure you're thankful that you probably live in a state that's much freer than this state, because I think this state is probably towards the bottom of the list as of least freest state in the US of A. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.